Wellness Warriors. Welcome back to another episode of the Wellness Inspired Podcast, a place where you can find inspiration, motivation, and empowerment in the pursuit of a wellness lifestyle. I'm your host, Sherry Davidson. I'm a wellness coach, acupuncturist, trail runner, and former interior designer in Houston, Texas, and I am deeply passionate about health and well-being. And as always, I'm here with my co-host, Finn. And if you're new to the podcast, Finn is my terrier mixed rescue dog, trail runner, and loyal companion. He is also a therapy dog and greeter at Element 5 Acupuncture and Wellness. And I have a special episode for you today, one that I'm super excited about because we are going to dive into a topic that is often overlooked, but incredibly powerful to your holistic wellness journey. And that is adventure. Often when we think of health, we usually focus on fitness, nutrition, and mental well-being. But did you know that adding a little adventure into your life can transform your body, mind, and spirit in unexpected ways? Well, in this episode, we'll explore how embracing new experiences and stepping outside your comfort zone can boost your overall well-being and help you live more fully. But before we get started, I have some great news to share with all of you. For those avid listeners who have tuned into the podcast over the past year, you've likely caught wind of the Wellness River Cruise. Well, friends, the moment has arrived. Mark your calendars for April 20th, 2025, as we set sail on an unforgettable 7-night cruise along the Danube River. We'll traverse the picturesque landscape of Austria, Germany, Hungary, and Slovakia. Prepare for many active sightseeing adventures, including invigorating hikes, scenic bike rides, and a few brisk runs, maybe. Alongside these activities, indulge in the serenity of yoga sessions, engage in enlightening wellness discussions, and savor the flavors of locally sourced cuisine. Excitement is already brewing as several enthusiasts have secured their spots. For those intrigued, I'll put the links in the show notes. And if you're certain this Wellness Riverboat Cruise is calling your name, waste no time in securing your place aboard. Riverboat cruises tend to fill up rapidly, so we shifted the dates to next year instead of this year. So don't think about it too long. Seize this opportunity while you can. In episodes 63 and 64, A Journey of Wellness and Wonder on the Danube with Amma Waterways, I had the pleasure of having Laurie, a representative from Amma Waterways, and Tammy, a seasoned travel concierge, on the podcast to discuss the full river cruise experience. So feel free to check out those episodes for more information. And this has to happen quickly. I know the cruise is early next year, but there are only 129 cabins on the boat and they sell out quickly. So if you're interested, put your deposit down quickly. It's not a lot to hold your spot. Okay, let's get started. I want to talk about something that might surprise you. A key element in holistic wellness that often gets overlooked is adventure. Now, when we think about health, we usually focus on things like physical fitness, nutrition, and maybe some mental wellness practices. But holistic health and wellness is about so much more than that. It is about the mind, body, and spirit working together in harmony. And here's where adventure comes in. Adventure is an incredible way to nourish all three of those areas: mind, body, and spirit. So let's dive into how exploring the world, stepping outside your comfort zone, and seeking new experiences can truly transform your well-being. First, I want to talk about the body, the physical body, and how adventure nourishes the body. When we talk about adventure, we're not just talking about the big dramatic trips like climbing Mount Everest, although that would definitely count. But it doesn't have to be that grand, not even close. Adventure can be anything that challenges your body in new ways. So whether it's hiking, running on unfamiliar trails, or even trying something like paddleboarding or a new yoga class, adventure pushes you to move differently, test your limits, and activate muscles you might not even know you had. And for those of you who are already physically active, adding a bit of adventure can take things to a whole nother level. It's about pushing your body's endurance, strength, and flexibility in ways that feels fresh and exciting. And another added bonus, adventure often takes place outdoors, which means you are soaking in the sunshine, breathing fresh air, and giving your immune system a little boost. But the real magic happens when you're fully present. So think about the last time you were hiking through a forest, running on a new trail, climbing rocks, or just swimming in the ocean. Didn't it make you feel more connected to your body? You see, adventure heightens your body awareness, and that connection can influence how you take care of yourself moving forward. How does that sound? All right, let's go to the mind. So adventure engages the mind. So adventure isn't just a workout for your body. It's a workout for your mind too. Did you think about that? When you're out there exploring new places and learning new skills, your brain is working hard. That's why it's so exhausting. You're problem solving, adapting to new situations, and breaking free from the usual routine. So this kind of mental engagement can reduce stress and anxiety, clear up mental fog, and help you feel focused and alive. One of the most powerful aspects of adventure is how it helps you embrace the unknown. You see, you don't know exactly what's going to happen on your adventure. You have an idea of what might happen, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen on your adventure. But that's the beauty of it. So whether it's a new country, a new hobby, or just a different route to work, stepping into the unknown builds resilience and confidence. Each time you face a new challenge or experience, you come out a little stronger mentally, more flexible emotionally, and more confident in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. How does that sound? Now I want to talk about something a little deeper, and it's how adventure can awaken your spirit. In holistic health and wellness, we can forget about the spiritual side of things. And adventure has a special way of nurturing that. So think about moments of awe that you've had while exploring. Maybe watching the sunrise over a mountain, standing at the edge of an ocean, or experiencing a new culture. Those moments connect you to something bigger, something beyond your daily life. Adventure can give us perspective. It reminds us that there's more to life than our everyday stresses and routines. Whether you're trekking through a forest or trying a new activity for the first time, adventure helps you reconnect with yourself and find meaning in your experiences. For many, adventure becomes a spiritual practice, a chance to step outside the noise of daily life and tune into yourself and the world around you. It's a time for reflection, gratitude, and growth. So you're probably wondering, how does adventure fit into a holistic routine? Well, remember, it's all about balance. Holistic health means integrating the body, mind, and spirit, and adventure touches on all three. It challenges you physically, stimulates you mentally, and awakens your spirit. It encourages you to live fully, to engage with the world in ways that bring you joy and fulfillment. But remember, you don't have to embark on some grand, life-changing expedition to reap the benefits. You can find adventure in the everyday. I call these micro-adventures. Let's go on a micro-adventure today. Small but meaningful experiences that can be as simple as trying a new hiking trail, exploring a different neighborhood, or just cooking a dish from a culture you're curious about. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to get into some practical ways to add adventure to your life. So if you're curious about doing this, there's some very simple, easy ways to add a little more adventure to your life. Number one, try something new. Try something new every day. This could be signing up for a new fitness class, trying a new hobby, or learning a new skill. Anything that sparks your curiosity and gets you out of your usual routine. Number two, get outdoors. Nature is the ultimate playground for adventure. Whether it's hiking, kayaking, or just taking a walk in a nearby park, being in nature reduces stress and helps you connect to the present moment. I talk about biophilic all the time on this podcast. Number three, travel when you can. You don't need to go far. Sometimes the best adventures are in your own backyard. So plan a day trip or visit a new spot in your town. Travel shifts your perspective and opens you up to new experiences. Number four, challenge yourself physically. Set a new fitness goal. So whether it's running a 10K, hiking a mountain, or trying a new sport, pushing your physical limits builds confidence and helps you tap into your inner strength. And last but not least, practice mindfulness. I talk about this a lot too. when you're out there having these adventures, take a moment to really be present. Soak in the beauty of your surroundings. Breathe deeply and reflect on what the experience is teaching you. And there you have it, my 5 tips on adding adventure to your life. Now, I know these seem simple, but I promise if you pick one to do it, you'll see what I'm talking about. And for all of you adventure seekers that are out there listening to this podcast and you're already doing this, I want to suggest to you the 5th tip in practicing mindfulness, because sometimes we're just moving on to the next thing and on to the next thing and on to the next thing. And we're really not, being mindful and integrating that experience into who you are. And I think there's a lot left on the table when we're just on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. So if you are already out there seeking adventure, please, be mindful about it all and really just milk and juice that experience in any way that you can and integrate that back into your life, because it really is transforming. So we're going to wrap it up here. So I just want to summarize everything and say that, at the heart, adventure is about growth of the body, mind, and spirit. And by incorporating adventures into your life, you'll find new ways to nourish yourself on all levels. It's a journey of self-discovery, pushing boundaries, and most importantly, living fully. So whether your adventure is as simple as trying a new dish or as bold as backpacking across a foreign country, remember, it's about connecting with yourself and the world in a way that promotes real transformative well-being. All right, my friends, that's a wrap for today. I hope this inspires you to embrace a little more adventure in your life and to see how it can enhance your holistic wellness journey. So until next time, stay well and keep exploring. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to the podcast and share with your family and friends. You can also give me a rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast. It helps others find me as well. To get updates on new episodes and wellness inspiration in your inbox, please join the Wellness Inspired community. Go to thewellnessinspiredpodcast.com to sign up. I'll put the link to the website in the show notes so you can click and join. Also, there's a Facebook community at The Wellness Inspired, and you can follow me on Instagram at wellness_inspired. If you're in the Houston area or just visiting and interested in our services, acupuncture, herbal medicine, cupping, zen shiatsu, or dry needling therapy, contact us. You can find out more on our website at element5om.com. That's element5, the number 5, om.com. And again, I'll put the link in the show notes. If you're interested in health and wellness coaching, we can connect in the clinic or on Zoom. Reach out to us and we'll get you on the schedule. And as always, I would love to hear your feedback. I am dedicated to bringing you great content that is inspiring and informative with an artsy, fun, edgy spin. Thank you so much for listening. We'll meet here again next time. And remember, never stop exploring, learning, loving, and being you. Bye.